Welcome back. Again. If I could just do like 100 of these every day for like, how long would it take? How many cities are in America? Yeah. I could only imagine. 19,000. Okay, 19,000 divided by, say 100. If I did 100 a day, how many days would it take me? Whew. Damn. It would take me like 6 months if I did 100 a day. And at this pace, I do like one every other day. So if I did 3, or let's say 3 a week, let's do 4 a week. No, let's just do one video every single day. So that would be 7 a week. How many weeks are in a year? I think it's like 190, or no, it's probably not even. Weeks in a year, 52. I'm cooked, dude. Alright. 52 times 7. Oof. Bro, it's 365. Wait, so what is 19,000 divided by 365? It would take me 52 years if I uploaded a video every single day. It would take me 52 years. That is not happening. But maybe I can get close. See, I don't have to do every single town. But if I can get, first of all, cover every state, and maybe a couple of every state, like that would suffice for me, I think. Like one per state. That, like just 50 videos. But no. I'm really just vibing, like exploring the internet, life, history, all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, all of that aside, I did upload a video today. My dumbass. I think I'm gonna private it. It was the most boring town. And it's really nothing. Sometimes I'll rewatch a video, I'm like, there's no point. Why am I, like, I'm bored. And I'm the one making. So, if it doesn't interest me, I'm not gonna put it up. It's gotta be interesting. I think I've got like a dozen privated videos for that reason. But yeah, rising sun. We are going to do a random town in America. Any guesses beforehand? Let me think. I know y'all already know, but let me guess. North Dakota? And I usually do these based on like how cool is the name amongst these, and then how much information does it have to offer. Cumberland, like that right off the bat, that's a fire name. I would click that. Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. I don't believe I've done Pennsylvania. Parodyville. Let's do Pennsylvania. Bryn Mawr. I hope that they elaborate as to why it is called Bryn Mawr. Bryn Mawr. Oh, here it is right off the bat. I wonder if that highway is as loud for you as it is for me, because damn. But yeah, it says here, it's a Welsh word for big hill. Welsh is Celtic. I didn't know that. Cool. It's a census designated place. Should I bring back the bingo card? I just feel like I had to make it more interesting. This is kind of boring. Da 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 da. Bookmarks. Bingo card. Because census designated is on here. I will leave it up just in case. So Bryn Mawr. Am I pronouncing it right? Bryn Mawr? Yeah. Or more? Bryn Mawr? Bryn. I have to know how to say this before I read it 100 times. Pronunciation.
Mawr.
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 Mawr. Bryn Mawr. There we go. Sounded good. Bryn Mawr. Located in Pennsylvania. It is located west of Philadelphia. Also known as US Route 30. Oh, never mind. Strike that. It is located in Pennsylvania, though. Bryn Mawr is the center of what is known as Main Line, a group of affluent Philadelphia suburban villages stretching from the city limits to Malvern. Don't know. But okay. They became home to sprawling country estates belonging to Philadelphia's wealthiest families during the Gilded Age. The Gilded Age is a period from the late 1870s to the late 1890s, which occurred between Reconstruction era and the Progressive era. It was named by historians after Mark Twain's 1873 novel The Gilded Age. Mark. Oh, it was a show? Some sort of adaptation? Satirical and political novel. Satirizes greed and political corruption in post-Civil War America. That'd be an interesting read. For free. For free. I use Internet Archive to read books. Dead ass. And the way that I read it is just like this. I go like this. Then I read it like that. Can you tell, bro? Sometimes I feel like you can see on people's face what they do in their free time. Sometimes. Like, you could tell when someone... You could just... I don't know. I feel like you could read things. I wonder if people look at me and it's like, oh, this dude stares at a screen for like 10 hours. But the Gilded Age so became home to sprawling country estates belonging to Philadelphia's wealthiest families, and over the decades became a bastion of old money. As of the 2020 census, had a population of about 6,000. Bryn Mawr is home to Bryn Mawr College, contains a sizable amount of student rentals. Roughly half the community's population is aged 18 to 24. That's crazy, man. It's a straight college town. It said over half, roughly half of the population is age 18 to 24. Man, we might be sleeping on this. This might be like a party town. You mind if I put my leg up here like this? Let's get into the history. Bryn Mawr, named after an estate near. Hold up. Thought it was a Welsh term for big hills. Now they're telling me it's named after an estate near Donegal in Wales that belonged. Oh, wait, in Wales. There you go. It is Welsh, after all. Why would they link the word estate? Belonged to Rowland Ellis, who was a politician and landowner who immigrated to Pennsylvania, where he spent the rest of his life. The owner of the Bryn Mawr farm. I see, so he'd come over and named the town. He became, what was he, a settler or a mayor? What are the credentials here? You could just hop on in like that. Immigrated in 1686. Oh my god. That's like so long ago. He immigrated to Pennsylvania to escape religious persecution, where he built a replica of his home in Wales, which he also called Bryn Mawr. Wow. I kind of want to know what was his, religion. He was a Quaker, right? I learned this. Quaker is like a really chill Christian, from my understanding. Like a super chill Christian. A member of the Religious Society of Friends, a Christian movement devoted to peaceful principles. Yeah. So, he was a follower of Christ. And in Wales at that time, they were persecuting people for that. Ireland, religious persecution. You could really type anything into Google, and yeah, here it is. And how about that? Historically targeted Catholics. I've heard about the Catholic dispute, but is that also Christian? We're really learning today. Christian persecution in Ireland primarily refers to historical oppression under English rule, including the penal laws that severely restricted the rights of Irish Catholics. Catholics are different inherently, aren't they, than Christians? Whatever. This is so besides the point. In a way, it's besides the point. Everything is connected. So yeah, he built a replica of his home. This dude, the Welsh Quaker who was persecuted for his faith. Under the construction of the Pennsylvania Railroad, which I believe is a monopoly space, in 1869, the town located in the Old Welsh tract was known as Humphreysville, named for early settlers of the Humphreys family. Town was renamed after Roland Ellis's estate by railroad agent William H. Wilson after he acquired on behalf of the railroad the 283 acres that now compose Bryn Mawr. Wow. Single-handedly, this man, Rowland Ellis. Let me go back to his Wikipedia page. Oh, I'm already over here. There's nothing here. He entered into a political career after moving to Pennsylvania. Was elected to the Pennsylvania Provincial Assembly, representing the constituency of Philadelphia. He died on July 1731. Okay. Really? Okay. This is a bunch. I feel like I should to be learning so much like this. I don't need to know this, but it's interesting nonetheless. I think. Because let me go on a rant here. Let me tell you why these things are interesting. Is because you build some sort of foundational understanding of high, like difficult concepts. And I think over time, you interact and engage with these kinds of things enough, you know what I'm saying? You build those neural pathways and they become ingrained over time. So it may seem pointless now to be learning about where doorbells are manufactured. I don't know. But once you learn that, maybe one day you learn about where your car is manufactured, and you're like, oh wait, it's the same company that I recognize from here, and it's like piece together. You already know, like, the reason we learn. But for people that could be questioning the whole, what is the point? The point is to build neural pathways. Keep yourself engaged and cognitive and always learning. Alright, well, yeah. Tis why I want to know so much about this guy. Or in general. Things, people, places, things. Alright, so they needed to get people here. So to encourage visitors, the railroad constructed the Bryn Mawr Hotel adjacent to the new station, which opened in 1872. That's pretty smart. That's smart. I would on his money moves. I see you. But after a fire destroyed the original building, a distinctive new hotel designed by architect Frank Furness. Let me look at this man. He designed more than 600 buildings in Philadelphia. Let me see this man. An American architect of the Victorian era. Designed more than 600 buildings in the Philadelphia area, is remembered for his diverse, muscular, often inordinately scaled buildings, and for his influence on the Chicago-based architect Louis Sullivan. Furness also received the Medal of Honor for his bravery during the Civil War. Which side did he fight for? Toward the end of his life, his bold style fell out of fashion and many of his significant works were demolished. Among his most important surviving buildings are the University of Pennsylvania Library, now the Fisher Fine Arts, churches, schools. Born and died in Philadelphia. Well, in Pennsylvania. He was in fact in the army. Yo! Oh my god. Ugh. Sheesh, this man been through the through it all. He was, bro, this dude was everywhere. He also did the Reading Railroad. Damn, yo. I could spend some time learning about all that and like, damn. The college was founded in 1885 as a Quaker institution. But by 1893 it had become non-denominational. Stupidest man alive. In 1893, the first hospital, Bryn Mawr Hospital. Cool. I'm doing brief skimming to just get to the point, find something interesting. Demographics. It's relatively diverse. Pretty good CDP average, maybe even a little bit above average, which is interesting. It's like, what industry do they have there? I guess it's like a college town. A lot of professors, maybe. Holy moly. They have a lot of schools. Film Institute, non-profit community supported movie theater. Okay. Notable people. Uh-oh. Do you guys know what the Vanguard group is? Because if you don't, this shit's crazy. Look into Vanguard, look into BlackRock. Here, I'll show you real quick. Vanguard. Let's do subsidiaries. Maybe not subsidiaries. How you say investments? I don't know what the term would be. What is the term? Let's see. Not what I'm looking for. I think if I were to go on Wikipedia, I thought this would be easy, quick. Come on. Largest Holdings. Holy smokes, dude. Yeah. Well, essentially, they are like an investment firm, like S&P 100 or whatever you might use. But it's like an investment firm that owns the majority stake of like any given company. I swear to God. Your favorite cereal brand, your favorite oatmeal, like your favorite toilet paper, like your favorite gas station, guarantee they got their fingers in there, guaranteed. It's really crazy. I believe they're Vanguard specifically. Like, what are they're the richest firms. Let's do in the world, and I wonder. These are companies. These aren't what I'm looking for. But I mean, as you can see, we got all the same companies that they have the majority stake in. So just that alone, makes them crazy. Honestly, Vanguard stock. This will be the best way to look at it. Total stock. Yeah, Vanguard has their own S&P. Why is it not showing me? Bro, what? They hiding this stuff, I swear. Okay. Damn. Now this market cap, I think, is higher than Tesla. Like, high. Could spend some time on here just like learning. Not even close. Whatever. None of that matters. But John Bogle. Philanthropist looking ass. Oh my god, holy shit. Or you know what, I don't. There's so much information. But, well, you know, I don't know any of these people. Oh, bro, they have a lot. Is this M. Night Shyamalan's daughter? And she was in that movie Trap, and I saw this movie. I'm dead. Wait, so she's from Bryn Mawr? No way. Bro, she's from Bryn Mawr. All of y'all Bryn Mawr citizens, stand up. Watch Trap. That's your culture. Yeah. I remember, like, that movie, the music. He was really trying to jumpstart, like, a music career for her via that movie. That's interesting. Yo, poker fans out here. Professional Magic the Gathering player. I'm dead. Whoa, 1996 Pro Tour in New York. Magic the Gathering. Teddy Pendergrass, singer. Born, not. Who's that guy? Mathematician. Holy fuck, dude. Women in STEM. Author of The Fox and the Hound. A coal executive. Jewish German linguist. Educator and technology writer. Television commentator. Is considered to be one of the world's leading pioneers in multimedia based education. Holy shit. Atari and Wonderland. Invent your own computer games. Artificial intelligence, 1984. The new astronomy, probing the secrets of space. That's beautiful. We almost have the same birthday and he's still alive. Is he still writing? Is he still writing? He must be. I hope he's doing good. Silvio Friedrich. I'm gonna leave this page up because I want to browse these books. Got another musician here. Peep that. Kat Dennings, I know her. Yeah, well, not from Two Broke Girls. Where do I know her from? Like a horror movie or something. She's married to Andrew W.K. I didn't know that. She's almost 40. And she was born in Bryn Mawr. Family. What were those movies that Charlie Bartlett is such an OG classic? 40-Year-Old Virgin, bro. She was in everything. Got Thor. That's another, that's pretty cool. Yeah, man. Alright, last things last. Let's take it to the internet. This one didn't tell me about their climate. Not that I give a fuck, but it's like every other page gives me a breakdown of their climate. The truth about living in Bryn Mawr. Oh my god. I'm gonna mute that. Let's go ahead and mute that.
Auto insurance all seen.
Oh my god. Nothing irritates the soul like advertisements. It's like, whoa, why are you here? It's like a stranger just walks into your home and like flashbangs you, then walks back and just leaves. It's like, please don't do that. This dude, Philadelphia suburbs. There's a niche for everything. Everything.
Suburbs around Philadelphia.
It's a short video. Was she timestamped? I wish she timestamped. What do the comments look like? So see how you pronounce Primor. That's funny.
Likely that you're seeing a lot of the same towns pop up
It's too loud. Is it too loud?
and over again, but on this video is a town that is, although very popular, it's one that you likely haven't heard of or know much about. So stick till the end because Bryn Mawr could end up being your perfect town. Starting with the first pro of living in Bryn Mawr, the location. Bryn Mawr is located primarily in Montgomery County with a small portion in Delaware County and is only around 30 to 40 minutes to Philadelphia, under 2 hours to New York City, the Jersey Shore, and the beautiful Pocono Mountains. So plenty of options for those long weekend trips. This location is extra special because Bryn Mawr is a part of what is known as the Main Line, which is a group of towns along the train line connecting these towns right to Philadelphia. The Main Line is known to be an upper scale, quiet, tree-lined area with prestigious and historic homes, along with a good mix of new construction homes as well, but we'll go over that later in this video. This next pro of living in Bryn Mawr will likely shock you because out of 500 total...
He's so good at this. This will shock you. The way that he talks and everything. Like, he really knows how to work engagement or whatever. Like, here I am, like, sitting here, like 5-second gaps in my sentences. I wonder if he pre-scripts. That's the magic we do here. We don't... I'm laying down on a couch, just on my laptop.
Public school districts throughout the state. 2 of the districts that serve Bryn Mawr are the 1st and the 4th best in the state, and one of the districts that we're going over is the 17th best in the entire country. So a school district is one of the major factors for where you end up buying.
Alright, there's a lot of it. It's a huge college.
Bryn Mawr, along with the Main Line in general, is a perfect location if you want or need to access Philadelphia pretty easily. It's very popular for those that work in the city but still want the advantages of living in the suburbs, such as the space, the privacy, potentially even more bang for your buck, and just all of the advantages that come with living close to the city but not actually in the city. One of the major advantages of living in Bryn Mawr could come as a shock, and that's...
It's interesting. That's what he does. I should really, like, make videos instead of just start record, stop record, upload. Philadelphia suburbs, you have inspired me today. Thank you for that. But
if you're
I'm not gonna say that was super informative. But I will say, you were saying it was like a 2-hour drive to like half the U.S. cities. Like, that's pretty good. So Bryn Mawr is like really pretty good place to live, I would think, because I bet you the cost of living. Let us peep. I forgot how to spell it. It's like Bryn Mawr. Yeah. I mean, housing's looking pretty good, and literally at all fronts, and for such a small population. But here's the real kicker. This is gonna be... There's only 3 listings. I've not seen that, and that's some land. 6 beds and 2 baths for $500,000. $500,000. That's crazy. $500,000. I don't think I could make $500,000 in my entire life. Like, do some math here. Like, calculator, please. So yeah, like 23 times 8 times 5. That's my hourly wage, how many hours I work, how many days. So is that how much I make in a week? Minus taxes. So that times 52. So how many weeks there are in a year? Oh, what? It was like 900. 920 times 52. 920. Damn, that's how much I would make in a year, excluding taxes. So yeah, let's do 48K. 500,000 divided by 48,000. In 2 years, I could make. Hold on, let me multiply that by. Let's just round up and do 50K. So 50K for 1 year, excluding taxes, excluding groceries and rent and repairs, books and such. And then 2 rounding up. And now we're also rounding up. And on top of that, keep in mind, I have a relatively decent paying job compared to the market, most entry level jobs. So 50K times, bro, I mean, come on. It'd be 2 years to make 100K. So 2, 4, 6. Dude, why am I cannot think right now. This is such a lame portion. How long would it take? Bro, I'm only doing the math when I could just Google it. Oh my god, it would take me for fucking ever, is the point. To be able to afford a house in Bryn Mawr, Pennsylvania. Holy cooked. I'm gonna buy some land for 10K. And buy like a trailer home, an RV or some shit. Pay the property taxes. Call it a life. Holy tangent. Why are you watching? Is this interesting? I'm so cooked. Let's pull it up on maps. Zoom it all the way out. Holy, zoomed out. Yeah, no, it is integrated. It is fully integrated. It's. Damn, whoa, this is. Whoa, this. Holy people, holy society, oh my lord. Whoa, oh my gosh. How much electricity? That's crazy. This is really wild. Like, it's like this whole area is just all. Oh my god. So, where's the railroad? This is the railroad here. This looks like a city I would make in City Skylines. I'm not picking up on anything. This is boring. It's a regular ass motherfucking town. This is like a city town. And I'm surprised the population is so small. That next census is gonna hit. They do that every 10 years, I believe. Yeah, every 10 years. 2030, bro. It's gonna be an interesting time. Are you guys gonna do the census? Do we legally have to? Do you legally have to? Have to fill out a census form. Required by law. Oh my god. Penalties of up to $5,000? You guys wanna yeah, I feel like testing it. 2030, I'm gonna be 30. In a census, you have to put down all of your information, all of your family's information, and the information, like, what is census form 2020? Let's look at that. I don't even know. I don't think I did a census in 2020. Yeah, what are the questionnaires? Where is it? How many people in the house? Is it blah, blah, blah. Sex, like basic information. Job application information. That's it? That's actually not that invasive. It's pretty simple. White man, 25. I live in an apartment. Bryn, God bless. On the come up, low key. Got some. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you. That's all. Leaving it. Goodbye.